scare mail. You can
What is-
send letters to scare someone.
What the hell?
24 letters delivered every 2 weeks to create one terrifying experience.
That sounds awesome. Why don't you just do it the old-fashioned way and just cut letters out of a thing?
I don't know, but I think I want to send scare mail to someone.
You should send it to Dad. Freak him out.
He'd probably call the police.
Probably. Like, who's doing this?
Oh,
You got it funny.
you gotta get this down.
$11 a month.
That's worth it. Send scare
For
mail.
24 letters, I'm down.
Yeah, $11 for 24 letters. That's not bad.
Scare mail.
Go to scare mail.
Oh, shoot. I'm too far away. Now we're not going to have the music. Can I just welcome us now?
Yeah, I guess
No, we need the music.
We don't need
Which
the
one's
music.
which
I think it's A or B.
Where's the music button? What do you mean you don't know your...
I don't like it.
Welcome to the Raining Cats and Dogs podcast. I'm your host, Shannon, along with Arianna, since she's still looking up scare mail for some reason. And we have a very welcomed guest. So welcome, Anthony. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
It's good to be here, even though you killed my cat.
What?
I didn't kill
We'll just go right into it.
Let's just get into
Well,
it.
You know who was here? Amanda. Know who wasn't here? You.
Well,
You could
yeah.
have been here.
Yeah.
No, I don't like to watch things die. Thank you.
No.
So, for everyone listening, my cat Delilah and Anthony's cat was very sick. She was 14. She stopped coming upstairs about a month ago, where she just go on the cat tower. And then a couple weeks ago, she started not moving off the cat tower, where she would just literally pee and poo and just lay in it. So she was sick, and unfortunately, it was her time. So
Yeah, at least you told me about this one.
we had to say goodbye.
But then you were like, we're not killing her. We're killing her. We're not
She
killing
kept
her.
going back and
Yeah,
forth.
don't go back and forth.
I just went back and forth. So I'm like, what if she's not ready? Like, if I'm still peeing and
Her
pooping
eye
myself.
was like bulging out of her head the last time I saw her, the day before. I'm like, something's definitely wrong here. I don't know what's going on.
I'm like, but if I was still peeing and pooping myself, maybe I still
I'm
had some
putting
more
you
life
down.
to live.
No,
No.
you're being put down.
Yeah, she was a good cat, though.
It
And
was, at least it was better than when you killed my dog.
you were out of town. I still feel horrible about that.
Yeah,
So
I was out of town and then got back from a vacation, went downstairs to work out, and then went upstairs, checked on the counter, and found a bill. And it read, the dog's name was Sarah. Like, and it was like, Sarah, examination, Sarah, euthanization, Sarah, cremation. And I was like, then I had to call and be like, is Sarah dead or is she camping with you guys?
yeah, that she declined so fast. And yeah, that was awful. And you were not supposed to see that bill. I wasn't thinking. I was
Yeah,
upset. I just
I wasn't
left
supposed
it.
to see it. She was just going to charge me out later.
I didn't leave you the
That's
She was
bill.
like, here's the bill. Better.
I didn't charge you.
Yeah, you just took it out of my bank account.
Yeah. I did not. That would be horrible.
And then you're like, here, deal with this dog. And it was just dead on the counter.
Oh,
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm sorry you found out that way. I was waiting because you were in Florida coming back because you were doing spring break with your friends.
Yeah.
I wanted to wait and tell you in person, not like while you're driving
Yeah.
back.
And you're like, I don't really want to tell him either. So here's the bill.
Well, I was awkward when I called you about Delilah. I'm like, so
Yeah, you're like, so I have bad news. Your cat needs to be put down. And then you text me, never mind. Make up your mind. You can't just do that.
Well, because I was like, well, maybe she wants to live like another couple of weeks, and maybe
That sounds awful. If I'm ever peeing with myself and my eyes bulging in my head, put me down right away, please.
Well, and then so I had the vet, come here, which is the first time I've ever done that. And that was really nice because this cat, she hated going to the vet. It would always stress her out. So,
And then an attacked area.
yeah. But
Damn.
the house reeked. Like the smell was
Stop
wafting
lying.
it was so bad.
all the way up. Alice snuggling with Anthony. So,
Just look at my hands.
yeah. So it was funny. Oh, we had a funny thing happen during it though. So we're all tearing up and crying. And the vet had a little treat for her. One of those.
It was like a squeeze packet of
Squeeze- Looks like
pureed chicken or something.
Oh.
yeah, they look like Go-Gurts, but they're for cats. And they're
Yeah.
small.
Ew.
And Maisie like ran up, stole it, and ran away.
She's like, you don't need this anymore. Bye.
Um,
The guy kept saying, I can't believe she stole that. she just ran and took it. She's
That's
like,
funny.
that cat doesn't need that anymore. I got this.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Now you guys are down to what? 4 cats?
Yeah.
5 cats? We had 6 cats.
yeah.
We just
Oh my
tell
gosh.
people.
Yeah. I mean, 2 of them look kind of like the same, so it's like only having
Well, you
4.
never really see the fluffy or the orange one anywhere.
The orange one struggles. He just doesn't like people. They scare him.
Well, probably because he smashes his face against the door when you guys talk about the garage on
Yeah.
accident.
Yeah, something's wrong with that. When he's
Yeah.
special.
He's just a special kitty.
Yeah.
yeah.
$20 from Craigslist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not good how you picked him up either.
Yeah, it was
that
like
was
an
weird.
hour and a half drive too.
Yeah, you could have been murdered.
You
Yeah.
could have been like, she's in
But I
high
was-
school.
But I wasn't
Drives.
murdered.
And then I had a hoodie on. I just put him in my pocket, the middle pocket, and then went and bought stuff at Petco. And he was small enough. He just stayed right in the little pocket.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
good.
I was so like, I didn't realize you went alone, and then she went to some meth house. Like, you could tell it was a drug house. Like, anything bad could have happened to you.
Hey, you bought the meth for that night. Good job.
Yeah, supporting local business.
It probably wasn't even their cat. They probably stole the cats, the litter of the cats, and like, you get
Yeah,
20 bucks.
probably.
Well, I guess you rescued that cat. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Even though he damages himself because
This
he
has a
doesn't
broken
know.
tail.
He's got a broken tail, a broken nose. Yeah, like he doesn't know
Meth
enough.
cat.
He doesn't like feel pain the same or something. Like, so if you accidentally like leave him, I have a breezeway, so in the garage to the house is where it's connected. He will bash his face, keep bashing it in until it's bloody. Look
so
at him.
bad.
It's so bad.
He's just meth cat.
Well, after that
That's what
one
people
time,
No, we do a head count. Make sure every cat
Yes.
is accounted for.
every
Jeez.
night, every cat, it needs to be seen before I go to bed because I do not want a cat wake up to a bloodied cat.
Alice, stop.
I don't know why she keeps wanting to kiss you. I think the more you resist, the more she's like, oh, I think you really want to
Yeah.
kiss.
I really don't. Thank you, though.
It's so funny. So how was your week? We'll start with you, Anth.
It was all right. We went to this place in Buffalo today, and it was not good.
Oh, what'd you go
Why?
to?
It was, well, first of all, to get there, you got to go over like, I don't know why everyone likes Buffalo so much. It's really not that great when you drive through the actual city. There's like, there's speed bumps every 5 minutes. There's druggies on the corner texting and looking like they're going to cross, but they're not crossing. And then this place is like, it's not in the greatest area. It's across from a liquor store and by a bail bond place. And we're like, oh, this Instagram place said that it was good. Let's go and check it out. They gave us coffee that was not the greatest. It was like just burnt. They're supposed to have like homemade bagels, but the bagels that were probably could have been good if they toasted them. They didn't toast them, and they put like a half a stick of cream
Yeah.
cheese on them. I'm like, what? And they didn't even put it on both sides. They just like stuck it in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, this was a waste. There's no parking, no place to sit. The lady that worked there was nice, but I do not recommend going.
It was
to-
on like one of those Instagram things, like places to
yeah,
visit
like
and
oh,
stuff.
places to visit in Buffalo. I was like, oh, this will be good since
Oh god.
Alyssa is not having fun with me today. I'll make her have a nice day. And I'm like, wow, this fucking pissed me off today. Like,
So then she was also not having a nice day because you're complaining the
yeah,
whole
I'm
time.
like, Buffalo sucks. This place sucks.
Oh, yeah.
I'm done with this place.
There's a place in Hamburg that makes their own bagels. It's called the Bagel Jar. I bring bagels back when I go to my chiropractor appointment because they're in
Bagel
Hamburg.
Jar.
Oh my God, this is the best bagel
Oh,
I've
it
ever
was so
had in my
good.
life. Like, absolutely phenomenal. Like, a store-bought bagel does not compete.
Yeah, these bagels were okay.
Okay.
They probably could have been good if they toasted them and then didn't like smother them in cream cheese. I don't know if I really want to say the name of the place. Just
No,
'cause.
don't.
No.
But 1 star. You know who you are. I was there today.
You gave them 1 star?
I'm good. I'll give them 1 star on here. And
Okay.
don't go to anywhere that is like a Chicago place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Did you do anything fun after your horrible experience?
No, we came here and then you tried to freeze me out.
Because it is chilly in here. My fire's out. To save money, I keep making it 62. But you know what? In other countries, people in the winter have their windows open. It's good for your immune system.
Let's
so.
open a window.
I do. If I'm not feeling well at night, like if I get real stuffy, I open it just a crack to get fresh air in.
I just shut off all the heat and stuff at night.
Well, I was freezing for the longest time in my bed, and it turns out I had left my window open, and my bed's like pushed right up against like the window. So I think it was just like it was like going right underneath my blankets and making it cold.
Like, I don't know why I'm so cold all the time.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, the end of the house was freezing, degrees. And I didn't know why. I'm like, Ari, your room was underneath our fireplace. I have a wood-burning stove. You should have the warmest room in the house.
I was freezing. It's been good now. Except for today, I woke up really cold.
Well, because I let the fire go out. So it's 62 in here right now.
Well, it's not that cold then.
No.
Usually your house is just super warm.
Because of the fire.
Well, in the fireplace, like it's like 80 downstairs, so then it's like 70 up here. But the floors are all warm, so it's like having heated floors, which is nice. I think I'd like that.
Heated floors?
Heated floors.
Those are expensive.
Yeah. I want my driveway heated. My driveway's stone, but it'd be so nice if it was heated so I could turn it on in the winter so just to melt off the snow.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be nice.
There's needs, wants, and fantasy. That's a fantasy. I'll never have I'll never have driveway money to have it heated.
Yeah. That's way too much. That's over the top.
Well, plus my driveway is like 100 feet back. So, like, you know how expensive that would
very
be?
expensive.
Yeah.
You don't even park outside. Why do you need a heated driveway?
For me.
And for
You're
people.
fine. Just get tires on your car and then you won't get stuck in an inch of snow.
Yeah. Next winter.
Next winter.
Already almost through this one.
Well, Punxsutawney Phil saw a shadow, which is the dumbest thing ever. So we wake up a rodent and we shove it outside to see if it sees a shadow or not. It's actually kind of cruel.
It's just
kind of weird.
It's weird. Like whoever came up with that's weird.
Is it actually? Is there any science behind it? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, I think there is, but I think they'd watch the groundhogs naturally around this time of year instead of
why don't they
forcing them out.
That's weird.
So like, get up, groundhog.
I always think it's funny, like when they bite the person when they're holding it up. I'm like, that's funny.
Yeah, it's like, let me go.
Well, it's a rodent and shouldn't be handled like that and carried.
No.
Yeah. So, Ari, how was your day or your week going other than, we had to say goodbye to Delilah?
Well, that's the most eventful thing that happened.
Yeah.
Yep.
How's work?
Good. Same as always.
Does that mean? That could mean like you're getting abused at work or,
No,
or it's good at work. Same as always, just they poke me with a cattle prod every day.
Yeah. I brought my plant into work and it looks like it's growing there. It's
Your
very
plant?
nice. Yeah.
That's good.
Got a little plant.
That's cute.
What about you?
Me, yeah, work's going well. Everything's going well. I actually listened to Howard Stern. And
He's still on the air.
He is on Sirius. So, not a sponsor. So, I was listening to a whole thing that they were doing. And I'm like, would Anthony do this for his job? Like, probably if you're getting paid like, I don't know, $500,000 a year or something. So, this one guy, Wolfie, was pranking his mom because his mom believed that Liam Neeson was calling her for money and she was sending some guy money because she was the only one that he would call to get for help. Like he couldn't explain to her, like, Mom, of everybody in the world, Liam Neeson is calling you because he's stuck in Australia. I don't.
I would do that for free.
So he recorded. So here's someone like with a voice actor call saying he's Liam Neeson and it was like flirting with her. And it was just, the phone call was hilarious.
Is it Liam Neeson or Neeson?
Nielsen? I think it's Nielsen, right? Or is it Neeson?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Everyone knows who he is, the taken guy.
Liam Neeson? Yes, Neeson.
Neeson? Okay, sorry. And then, so I'm like, would my children prank me like that if I was just like falling for it?
For free.
Yeah.
Not for $500,000. I don't need that much money to prank you.
Right. Well, the thing is, she still sends money to this guy.
That's not good.
I'm like, they were messing with her, but like.
Someone should take control of her finances.
Yeah, she should not be in charge.
She needs like a Britney Spears conservatorship. Like, taking over. And who
how much money is like she's sending?
I don't know, but then they had a call in of a listener, and his mom was doing that with a guy calling his mom saying he was Kevin Costner, And he actually took over all her funding, and she can't have any more than $20 in her bank account because then she was buying gift cards and sending them.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. That's weird.
And but I'm like, how sad is that? Like, I mean, I know, like, I'm lonely too, but I wouldn't believe, like, of all the people in the world, these famous actors have no money, no access to money. They're calling me. Like, why?
It's like those prince scams. Like, I'm the prince of wherever. I need money. I'll send you back when I get back into power.
Yeah. Well, and there's just so many scams where, like, they'll say your grandchild is in jail, so they need to send money for a bail.
Yeah.
So that's actually a little bit more believable. Like, oh crap! Like,
no,
someone needs bail.
Too bad you're not getting out of money. You're not getting out of jail, kid. Stay in there.
True.
No, they're like, no, this is real. No, it's not.
So someone close to me, actually close to all of us, you guys just probably don't know the story, did fall for something, but they didn't call them. So this person had, like, there's something wrong with one of their bills. So they Googled the name of their company, and they called whatever first came up. So Google, you should do better. Make sure there's no scam numbers on Google. So the first number that came up, this person called, and they kept telling them that they needed a gift card to correct it. And this person went and got a bunch, like, spent like $1,000 or more on gift cards to correct the issue.
They do that for me too, because for real estate stuff, they'll call and then they'll be like, I'm this person in your office. I need $100 in gift cards. But I'm in a meeting and can't call. I'm like, this is the stupidest thing in the world.
Like, why? So I feel bad for the person that kind of fell for it. They realized that after, like, they had already given them gift card numbers over the phone.
Why? Anyone that asks you to buy gift cards, don't buy them gift cards, especially if it's like Steam or some weird shit.
Well, I got a text saying that I owed money for tolls, and I told Mom. She's like, oh yeah, you probably do. They just sent emails. And I was like, well, I didn't get an email. I didn't get anything in the mail. And then I looked it up. It's a scam.
Yeah.
So Mom, I think, would have fallen for that
Well,
one.
I don't fall for the text, but I do get the email because when we go to Canada, they email you, and then you have to pay it like it's an official government site.
Why would you tell me that I needed to pay this toll?
Well, I assumed to look for your email. I didn't say follow the text. I said, oh, they'll probably
Did you
email
pay for the toll?
No, I did not.
Oh, good.
No, because then once
Ari
they
gets
have your
arrested.
numbers.
Ari has $7,000 in old toll fees
I might.
from Canada.
Yeah, I know. My car is still, I have an appointment like 2 weeks to get inspected. It's way beyond. I'm going to get tickets.
Surprised you haven't already.
Shoot. After January, I do need it. I hate changing. In New York, you have to put a registration on. It's on the front windshield. And then if it's crooked, like as you put it on, it'll always be crooked for a full year. So I need to put my new one on. I just have been avoiding it, but it expired in January. I will get a ticket.
She lost it and then blamed me, saying because I moved the mail, but it turns out she just put it somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm like, what did you do?
You guys,
I have to repay for it.
You have to put like $1 million. You have to figure out a mail thing. You have mail all over the house.
I really did, yes.
You can't blame anyone. Your mail system finding is awful.
Well, that's why I like to pay everything online.
That's why, can't say someone isn't that great at putting mail in one place either at our house. It's in her car. It's on the table. It's in the kitchen. It's in the mudroom. I find mail everywhere whenever I'm gone for like a week. I'm like, what do you do? Just put it in one place. No, you don't. You put it all over the house.
Oh my God.
Well, your person can't defend themselves, so we'll move on.
So she'll just beat me later. Back in the crawl space you go.
She'll jump up and down in the little crawl space.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We had to do that sink yesterday. That was a pain. I wish our house had a basement. That's if I ever win the lottery, I'm putting a basement under the house. It's because I like basements because you can work out in them, this and that. And you don't have to crawl on your hands and knees through gravel and mud to get to a water thing. Yeah, it's an awful place.
There's a house near us that did that a few years back.
Did they?
Yeah, they added a basement under their house.
Probably
which is kind of cool.
A lot of money.
Yes, it sounds expensive.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Or if you win the lottery, you might just want to just sell that one and do a different house.
Yeah, just knock it all over.
No, just put a basement instead of on your house, it's just next to your house.
Yeah, and just a basement next to it. And then it's like we'll have it like just a doorway standing up, not even going down. Like we'll just build it so it stands up. And then you walk down to a basement. That'd actually be kind of cool.
That actually would be kind of cool.
Like, what's that door in the middle of your yard for? Don't worry about it. Don't walk through it.
Don't walk through it.
It's like the bridge to Terabithia.
So switching gears. So the Super Bowl, who do you think is going to win? Because that will be coming out probably the same week that this is aired.
Who cares?
Oh, it's not the Bills. It's fine. It's either going to be the Eagles or it's Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
I think the Chiefs
Yeah.
will win.
I want the Eagles to win.
I hope they show Taylor Swift a lot. I hate when they don't, and I hate when people complain that
You
they
hate
show
when
her.
they... Why? She's got nothing to do with the football game.
I knew you were going to say that. So I looked
Oh
this up
my
on
gosh.
Google. Taylor Swift's presence at NFL games has led to millions of new female viewers. The increase in viewership has been across
She's
different
not
ages.
a football player.
So girls between 12 to 17, it had a 53% increase. Women age 18 to 24, a 24% increase, and women 35 and older, a 34% increase. So they were saying this led to also more revenue.
Yeah,
So
money. Woo.
Taylor Swift generated, since she's been on, $331.5 million in brand value to the NFL and the Kansas City
Wow.
Chiefs. Yeah. So they need to
that's
show
annoying.
her.
So do you think their relationship is real or not?
At this point, it has to be.
It probably is, but they probably have it pretty easy going forward. They can just whatever because they're making the NFL and probably Taylor Swift a ton of money. So yeah.
So I saw this. Oh shoot, I can't see where it was from. Oh, the source was Unbelievable Facts. I'm switching to the news. This is so cool. So we must have how you watch Star Wars and there's invisible force fields and stuff, and I would think we're far away from ever having that, like for the military or whatnot. Well, in 1980, what is that noise?
Alice.
Alice is breathing into the microphone.
She's trying to say something. It sounded evil.
Alice is breathing into the microphone.
Alice, don't breathe into the microphone. In 1980, a 3M polypropylene tape plant accidentally created an invisible wall. Due to massive static electricity buildup, the charge was so strong that people couldn't walk through it.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So now I'm wondering, is there some sort of invisible force fields or walls somewhere?
Probably.
Because they did that in 1980, I'm sure our technology is way better.
Yeah. They have. There's stuff that the government won't tell us they have and a bunch of other different stuff. If you could think of it, I'm sure that there's some sort of, if it's not that they're using it, they have some sort of prototype of it at some point. So.
Yeah, I'm sure. And then switching gears from Unbelievable Facts, Domino's Pizza launched in Italy in 2015 with a goal of establishing 880 outlets by 2030, a goal of establishing 880 Domino's outlets. Despite this ambition, the company managed to open only 29 branches, all of which were closed by 2022, leading to it to exit the Italian market.
Yeah, the Italians don't want your crappy pizza.
No.
It's good for when you're on the road. It's oh, I want a $5 pizza. There you go. Me and Liz did that. The one day we were we'll just order pizzas to the hotel room so that way we can have something.
Right.
And they're open late and but if it's between them and a real Italian made pizza, I'm not gonna get Domino's for sure.
Well, and Italy has such great food. Why would you?
Yeah.
Food that doesn't kill you without all the preservatives and stuff.
Oh my God, people's stomachs are probably hurting them because they can eat gluten in Italy. They're like, oh my God, I can't eat this.
Yeah, they're oh my God, what is in this?
Exactly.
What is that?
Tea.
In a cup.
In a can.
Green tea, Maui mango.
It's really good.
Is it?
And Alyssa brought me a nice coffee. What is it? Lavender vanilla something?
Lavender vanilla latte.
Which really good.
Gosh.
Oh, sorry, she heard my swallow.
Yeah.
So they won't hear it.
Get
It'll
your
be edited
microphone out
out.
of here.
It'll be
Please
edited
remove your
out.
microphone when you're taking a drink.
Just
Oh
move
my
it way
gosh.
far away from your mouth, please. These mics are too sensitive.
You guys are ridiculous.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Leave it in. Don't edit it out and see what people say.
I might get some views. People might pay me swallow more.
Ew, you're sick.
Do that on your own podcast or OnlyFans or something.
Yeah, do that ASMR stuff on your own podcast.
My own time.
Yeah, don't do it here.
No one wants to hear that.
I'm just joking.
I don't think you are.
Hey, if I can make $1 million, I would probably do it. But
Yeah, that's true.
I think work might fire me though if they thought I had like a swallowing ASMR podcast going around.
Yeah, that would be weird.
It would be weird. I wouldn't want anyone to know
Yeah.
about it. That'd be weird. So yeah,
What would your secret alias name be?
I don't know. Shay Shay or something like that.
What would you have an alias name be?
I don't know. Why do you know what yours would be?
No. I'd name it something crazy like
Hmm,
Taco Mondays or something.
that's weird.
Yeah, because then it's just an ASMR channel. It throws
Oh.
everyone off.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to think.
I'll have one prepared for the next time you're on.
Sounds good. Everyone would come up with a fake name for their podcast or OnlyFans that they
Okay.
would have.
That we won't have.
Yep. Yeah, that we don't have.
Yeah, that we don't have. Wink, wink.
Don't look up Taco Mondays.
It could be already something out there with
Yeah.
that name.
On feetfinder.com.
Oh.
We told you Ari tried selling your feet at one point during COVID,
Yeah,
right?
didn't you make money?
What do you mean tried? I did sell my feet.
Didn't you make like $500 or something? Yeah. Why'd you stop doing that?
Because it got weird.
Yeah.
Didn't they want you to step on beetles or something?
Yeah. I wasn't going to do that.
You're like, where are these beetles?
Weird. Would you sell your dirty underwear for money? There's a thing now you can make
I
money
would.
doing that. I wouldn't
That's
want my
not bad.
DNA out there though.
What
What
I
are
don't
they
think
gonna
those
do?
people are having the technology.
Yeah, they're not cloning
Yeah.
you. They're
Yeah.
not tracking you down.
Yeah.
If they
That's
have
true.
that technology, they don't need to buy your underwear. You just sneak into the house and grab it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently that's a whole niche out there too. You can make a lot of money. So
We should look
Weird.
into that.
You should just put underwear on your dogs and then sell it.
Ew. Ew.
That'd be funny.
that would be funny.
Like, here, wear this underwear for a day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but some requests are like, oh, I'll give you more money if you, let's say, wear it for a week, but that's just not hygienic.
And man, I can get paid to wear my underwear for a week. I should be getting paid.
Gross.
Gross.
What about if you have it for 2 weeks?
No. Gross.
That's
I
funny.
guess prisoners are one of the highest people that buy it.
How
that
do
makes
they
sense.
It does
like
make sense.
buy it though?
Because they earn money in prison, or people have money
Yeah,
on
they
the account. They work,
You can go online and
Yeah.
apparently.
online job.
Yeah, they can get on the internet now.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're like, what do I want to look up on my time? Let's see, dirty underwear for sale.
Huh, weird.
Hey, I mean, it's their internet time. We can't judge what they're looking up
Yeah.
for.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's what we pay our tax dollars go to for them to use internet.
Yeah, I would never make it in jail. I would be dead.
Yeah.
I
Did
would
you
not
watch
make it.
that Netflix Menendez Brothers series?
I have
No.
not. Have
You
you?
guys should. I've just finished it. It's pretty crazy.
I heard some people say not to watch it because
But-
it glosses over them being like assaulted and stuff.
It does not gloss over it.
Oh, it doesn't.
I've heard-
It's basically the whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've just heard that they had asked people not to watch it.
probably because they didn't make money from it.
Yeah, probably. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna watch it, dude. Sorry.
Yeah,
You don't
it's
get
there.
the right to you killed someone, even if they did molest you. You still killed someone. Not saying it's wrong that what you did, but if you don't want to have the money, here's the thing: if you guys were getting molested, would you kill your parents?
If they both are doing it,
Yeah.
probably. Or at this point, how old were they? Couldn't they just move away?
They were still I think they were still in like one was in high school and one was in college.
Okay.
So they're still like younger.
I don't know. Like, I can't judge them for killing them. I really
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's wrong. Well,
I mean,
don't
killing
know.
is
You can't
wrong,
say it's-
right?
Yeah, yeah, killing's wrong. But I was like, I don't know, probably do the same if it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you got caught, dude. Sorry.
There's
So I'm
consequences
gonna
to your
watch.
actions.
I'm gonna watch your stuff. And you're not gonna get paid. That's the way it works.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They're like, someday we'll be out. We want money.
Yeah, they're not getting money. They made the one dude seem like a psychopath, and it was crazy.
But they might be. I mean, if you're being abused your whole life, who knows what else the parents did? Like, they might have some mental health issues.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
yeah. It was a good series. You guys should watch it.
I'll have to check it out.
It was pretty crazy. It was like the Dahmer one. The
Dahmer one
They're
was
coming
crazy.
out with an Ed Gein one, which would be cool to watch.
Who's that game?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I forget. Let me look this up before. Ed Gein. Edison done the playful cool. Serial killer and body snatcher. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is the one that he killed people and then also took like the bodies out of the graves, and he would like, I think he would like wear their bodies as like suits and like pretend to be like a girl, but like
Ew,
with like female parts and stuff.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's like he was. But I think, and yeah, it was messed up, but it was like it's pretty cool. Like that'd be cool one to watch. Like the Dahmer one was cool. That I think like Ed Gein made like a belt made out of nipples.
Ew.
Like that. Yeah, and like a lampshade out of people's skin.
Ew.
Yeah, he was like a real like serial killer /
Was that what Silence of the Lambs was made from? Oh, from him?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay. Or no, or they did reference someone wearing people like he like kidnapping heavy girls so that way they could lose weight so they could wear their skin.
Well, I'm pretty sure Ed Gein was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So like how he like would wear people's faces and stuff. Like he would do that.
Oh, he would wear people's faces. That's right.
And like make like clothing and make just like chairs and stuff out of people's head, like bowls out of their skulls and stuff like that. Yeah.
The most, like, what I remember watching the first, it was like years ago, Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie was they're at like some fair or something and people are eating this chili, loving this chili. And they're like, ooh, what is this made from? It was actually made from humans.
Yeah.
Well, there
I've
was
never
this.
seen it. I want to watch it now.
You
It's
should.
really old.
There was this one guy that was in the serial killer podcast where he would like just go around and like he stole like girls and like killed boys. Like this one boy was about to jump off like of a like a bridge or something to go jump into the like like how you could do at Akron Falls Park before they shut it down. Well, not shut it down, but like close that area off.
Yeah.
The boy was about to jump in, then he just like pulled out, shot him in the heart, and then just drove away. And then he kidnapped this little girl and kidnapped this other girl and like made food out of their bodies and like jerky and stuff.
Oh my
He was just like a psychopath of he just killed because it was just like what he wanted to do, sort of thing.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of messed up people out there.
They really are.
That don't really, yeah. Then like that's a good podcast that you guys should listen to. It's Small Town Murderers. A lot of it's mostly based off of drugs, but some of them are just crazy people, which is cool.
But don't you think like, I don't know if is there really truly evil people out there or is it really just mental illness? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm sure there is evil out there, but there's also like people that have mental illness.
Drugs will make you do weird things.
Drugs make you do weird things. And then like past trauma, which gives you the mental illness. But then obviously it was passed down. Like it just doesn't start. So yeah, I think there's evil in the world, but not everyone who does bad things is evil.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Some people just get the short end of the stick.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So on that note,
My gosh.
now I'm depressed.
Yeah. Do you think, how come we don't really hear about serial killers anymore?
Well, it's hard to be a serial killer now.
Do you think they catch them before it gets to like that kind of point?
I don't know. I mean, there's still some out, like some are getting caught that are like they have been going on for like 30 years. You guys should listen to it because
No, it might not make me want to walk around anymore.
yeah,
outside.
no, like there's probably a serial killer within like probably 50 miles of us at some like around here. Like there's definitely one in Buffalo. Like that's a serial killer that is still going on. Like the people are still serial killers. You just if they get caught faster and like you don't really hear about it much because they're probably pretty good at it since of all like the DNA stuff out here. But yeah, no, there's definitely serial killers out there.
Yeah, and do all serial killers leave like their calling card, right? Like a lot of them want some sort of recognition or a name.
Right. Some people just don't want to get caught. They just want to kill people. And then who knows, either for whatever sexual reasons or because they lost their childhood or because they want to eat people. It doesn't like some of them just do it for that. Not the famous ones that get caught are always like leaving their calling card or doing crazy stuff.
Right.
Or like they just get too cocky and then they just start killing people like in front of people and not caring. That's the biggest thing. Like if some people like some people didn't kill in like the open how they have, there'd still be a bunch of those serial killers just out there. And then if they just made the right choices, but they just like, no one caught me yet, so I guess I can keep going this way.
True.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. And plus, they also choose like usually the vulnerable population. Usually, it's people that like they're unhoused and whatnot. So yeah,
Prostitutes,
yeah.
kids.
I don't think we're allowed to say prostitute anymore.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to say sex worker now.
Whores.
No.
What? No.
That's what they. That's what they are. What?
No.
No.
Okay.
We're gonna say no to that. But I think even like I think I'd rather be called a prostitute if I was a prostitute versus a sex worker. But apparently nowadays, like people want you to say sex worker versus
Why?
prostitute.
What's the matter?
Because prostitute constitutes like something bad with it, and sex worker
Yeah,
It's
is
just a
choice.
job.
It's illegal. It's still illegal. So
Yeah,
I
I
gotta
don't
be
know.
careful what I say around illegal people doing illegal things. What can I not call a drug dealer anymore? What do I gotta call them? This is a
Entrepreneur.
pharmacist.
Yeah, it's the street
This
pharmacist.
is a street pharmacist. I'm not a drug dealer. I'm a street pharmacist, guys. Come on.
It's completely different.
I'm not a hitman. I'm a street cleaner. Yeah, come on now.
I know.
BPC.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, any other stories?
All right. We're going to start with a story from Two Hot Takes posted by past_combination_641. I went into
Wow.
my boyfriend's computer and found a folder full of women.
Okay.
Okay. So how do you shrink them? No, I'm just kidding.
First, I know that going to someone's personal devices/space is an invasion of privacy. However, I really do need advice. Please be gentle. I, 36 female, am currently living with my boyfriend, 40 male. We've been together for almost 5 years, and living together for 2. We met during the start of COVID, so going out on dates really meant staying in and watching movies. Everything seemed fine in the beginning. However, when we would be on our phones side by side, my eyes would sense phone to block my view. I'd ask him, "Why are you hiding your phone?" He would respond, "It's my privacy." Or, "What if I'm getting you a gift? I don't want to ruin the surprise." I understand that people want their privacy, but there would be some times that I'm not looking at a screen and he's already tilting his screen, which caught me off guard. I also want to preface that he knows my passcode to my phone. I gave it to him to show him that I have nothing to hide. He can go through it, etc. He's never taken me up on the offer, though. With all that, my heart started racing and I became upset with him and found myself looking into his phone. I can't unsee what I found. I don't know what to do next, so I ended up just pushing it to the back of my mind and tried to make it through the night. The next day, I drive him back to his place, and I have it in my head that I'm going to break up with him once I drop him off. When we get to his place, I don't get out, and I tell him it's not working. I don't tell him that I saw what was on his phone, but go into other grievances that I have in the relationship. We eventually talk later that day, and he promises that he'll work on his issues and that we'll go do more things. During this conversation, I tell him that on an occasion when I was on his phone, I saw he had a dating app still. He then tells me that he forgot to delete it, and he wasn't talking to anyone, that he just looks at the photos. Obviously, I know he's lying.
That does not make it sound better.
No.
That might make it sound worse.
Yeah.
But I can't admit to him that I went through his phone. I don't know why I took him back. Maybe I thought he would change. At that moment, we deleted the app in front of me. Even though time has passed, I still get suspicious when he tilts his phone. Fast forward to now. Our lease is coming up, and I don't know if I should renew it. Our relationship seems more than a roommate situation, but sleeping in the same bed. We barely have sex anymore and haven't gone out on a date that he has planned or paid for in years. I'm mostly making plans like going to the movies. Mulling everything over, I got curious again, but now with his computer. When he leaves for work, he leaves his laptop open and it doesn't go into sleep mode, so I go looking in. And again, nothing looks out of the ordinary until I see a folder labeled Love. To me, I'm thinking, oh, it's photos of us. Wrong. The folder is full of Instagram photos, personal photos of women he's met in real life, including previous girlfriends, and one with them together. I look closer to see when the file was created, and it was marked 2022. He's been adding photos over the years, including in January 2025. I also found porn on the computer, but I don't care as much. I'm okay with him watching porn, but this folder is alarming. However, I'm not sure if this is normal or a guy thing. Me personally, once I ended the relationship, I delete all photos and don't keep folders. So I'm not sure what I should do. Is this considered cheating or a red flag? Help.
You're a guy. Let's get the guy point of view.
Is this normal?
No, that girl needs to leave. I'm surprised she hasn't already. That's also like weird. With the dating app and everything is like that should be the first thing that you go when you go into a relationship.
Yeah.
That's odd. You shouldn't
Very
keep
odd.
folders of people on your computer.
Weird.
That's just weird.
I think that's just a red flag. When anyone keeps folders, that'd be weird. Unless it's like the person you're dating with like some photos of that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's odd.
This guy just seems like a creepazoid.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I think run, girl, run. That's a huge red
Yeah.
flag.
Maybe he's a prostitute or a sex
Sex
worker.
worker.
Yeah.
No, I think he's just saving the photos for his spin thing, to be honest, but that's just gross.
Yeah.
Ew. Top comment. You should not have taken him back the first time, and you're taking your sweet time to learn a hard lesson. Get out with some dignity and tact.
Yeah.
Yeah. She should have left
That's an
him
easy
after
one.
the first one when he still
Yeah.
had Tinder or whatever.
Don't renew your lease.
Yeah.
Yes, get out.
You know the password to my phone. Dork.
She's like, wait, red flag. I gotta check his folder.
I gotta check his
Yeah, go find
folders.
his computer. Let's see if there's any weird folders.
There's a ton of weird folders. It's all Warhammer though.
That might just be as concerning.
Unless it just leaves because I have too much Warhammer photos.
But they're not just normal photos, they're weird fan edited. Where you Photoshop your face in some of them.
Yeah, I'm like this is me. That'd be funny.
That would be
I'm
funny.
making my own lore.
She's like, this is worse. I wish you just had photos of a woman in
Yeah,
here.
this guy's weird. What are you watching? Porn? No, I'm watching Warhammer videos.
That I created with my face.
It's Henry Cavill's like on one, and then me kissing him on the side.
That's my favorite flag. Yeah.
No, it's just for a game. Leave it alone. Don't look. I don't know why you guys are being weird.
Yeah.
It's a game.
Gosh.
That'd be
All right,
weird.
moving on. This is posted on r/SBU.
Don't look at my computer.
So the subreddit is for a university in it's the Stony Brook University. So this is posted by Diddle Fiddle.
Diddle fiddle. Want to get diddled?
A girl broke into my room at 2 a.m. trying to defecate.
What?
We're on week 1.
Nice.
Gross. I swear this is not a shitpost. It's as ludicrous as it sounds. At 1:30 a.m. in the morning, I heard retching noises from the lounge area. I live in a West apartment suite and assumed someone got food poisoning. Not hard to believe in this school. 10 minutes later, I heard loud noises, things being knocked over, etc. I stayed awake because I'm a light sleeper, and suddenly my doorknob started to rattle. Without any time to react, this girl swings my door open, getting ready to relieve herself. I scream and tell her this is not a bathroom.
This is not. Get out
Not a bathroom. Get out.
And she looks at me confused, even though in the West building, it's clear where the bathrooms are. Plus, we have name tags on our door. Now I assume she was drunk, so I tried to point her to the bathroom, but she was refusing to leave and tried to throw up in my room. Then she walked out just to bang on the door of one of the other suite mates, even though the bathroom was right across my room and the door was open. At this point, I texted my suite mates asking whose friend this is because she's acting deranged and is now trying to urinate on the bathroom floor with the door wide open. Everyone wakes up and it turns out that nobody knows who this woman is. So we all start freaking out.
Get out of here.
I'm not sure how she got inside in the first place. Sometimes the door is latched open when people are doing laundry. Eventually, we found out she was a friend of someone in the suite next door, and they came back from a party, but her friends were nowhere to be found. Let this be a reminder to always lock your door, even if you're in a suite, and don't abandon your friends from a party, especially if they're blackout drunk. It's not even the end of week 1, y'all. Also, my room has smelled like ass for the past 10 minutes after she left. I ended up using a whole bottle of Febreze.
That's funny.
That's disgusting.
Sometimes I just do that because I want to. I'll bust into people's offices at Home Depot.
That's weird.
That's disgusting.
Like, where's the bathroom? Then I'll use the ones on the floor.
Oh my gosh.
That is awful.
That's awesome.
I would just like freak out if someone's just trying to poop in my room.
Yeah.
I'd probably, yeah, I'd yeah, because if it's a suite, there's like a bunch of rooms that connect to the main.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of rooms
area,
like
right?
share like a common
Yeah, I would
space.
just push her out into the common space and she locks my door. Like, I'm not dealing with this.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are.
I don't know who you are, but you're not coming in here. Get out.
Oh gosh. And then she's trying to pee on the bathroom floor.
Yeah, I'd be like, get out of here.
Yeah.
It's so disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't my issue.
Yeah.
Someone else's issue.
Top comment, that's insane. And then someone replied to that saying, was it Amber Heard?
No, Amber turd.
She wasn't trying to do it on the bed. Just at least she was in the bathroom, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, wouldn't that be worse? What if you didn't wake up and she's sitting on your bed trying to poo?
Oh, or what if you didn't wake up and then in the morning you...
There's pooping pee next to you.
Yeah.
Gross.
With some random person just passed out in their own feces. You're like, what is going on?
Oh my gosh.
So disgusting. You're over there laughing. What are you seeing over there? No, you, Aria. Oh, look like you're laughing at your phone.
What?
Oh, I thought there was more.
No.
Okay.
The weirdo.
Oh my God.
Yeah, why are you trying to look through her phone? Weirdo?
Yeah.
Your phone. I thought she had more edits like to add that were funny.
No. Okay. You guys are annoying. We're moving on.
I'm not even doing anything.
That's me. I annoy her very easily.
Yeah.
Well, why is Zuko looking like he needs to get brushed?
I have brushed him. He's just shedding horribly.
He looks like a deranged coyote.
Doesn't he look a lot thinner with all of his winter fur coming out?
Yeah, you need to feed that dog some more.
Eats enough.
You're starving your poor dog.
I am not. The vet thinks he needs to lose 5 pounds.
Yeah, you guys are crazy. I can literally see his spine from here. You guys need to feed him. I'll give him some.
What?
The orange cat likes Zuko.
Oh, the orange cat likes all of the animals. He
Really?
just wants to snuggle with them all.
That's so cute.
He liked them all but Delilah, actually.
Yeah.
It's sad.
That is sad.
He just went up and rubbed his head on Zuko's head.
Yeah, he's
That's cute.
sweet.
He tried to snuggle with Jasper this morning, then Jasper left him.
Jasper's jerk.
Yeah.
This can be rude sometimes.
Yeah.
Jasper's how old? 10?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, he's old too.
Hi, cat.
All right, moving on. This is posted on r/AITAH by significant_run 1849. Am I the asshole for not accepting to raise my daughter, 2 female, along with her cousin, 1 male, as siblings?
What?
What? Sorry, we're watching the orange cat. Can we repeat you that?
Am
Am I the asshole for not accepting to raise my daughter, 2 female, along with her cousin, 1 male, as siblings? What do you think?
No. I mean,
Maybe. I don't know. I need to know
what's
more.
the context?
Yeah.
Did they just get them like, now you're brother and sister? I'm like, they're 12 or something? Or
2 and
2 and
1.
1.
I guess they probably should.
You
I know
could,
the title
yeah.
is confusing, but let me explain. Me, 28 female, and my husband, 28 male, have been together for 9 years, married for 4. We have a baby girl together. About my husband's family. My husband was an only child until he was 10 years old. His aunt, mother-in-law's younger sister, and uncle died in a car accident. My mother-in-law and father-in-law adopted their nephew / my husband's cousin. Biologically, my husband and brother-in-law, 24 male, are cousins. Legally, they are brothers. Until he started dating his now wife, I had a great relationship with him. But his wife, my sister-in-law, 32 female, never liked me. I don't know what her problem with me was, but she's always distant and condescending. We're cordial with the family, but kept our distance. Other than that, I have a wonderful relationship with my in-laws. There is something you guys need to know about my mother-in-law. She wanted a girl child, but ended up with 2 boys. My mother-in-law's older sister has 3 boys. So everyone in my husband's family is boys. When my daughter was born, my mother-in-law and her sister cried with happiness. She is the first and only granddaughter on both sides of our family. My brother-in-law really respects and loves my mother-in-law. When my sister-in-law got pregnant, she announced they're definitely going to have a girl child too, even though she is too early to know the gender of the baby. She was really disappointed when she found out they're going to have a boy. She promised my mother-in-law she is going to give her a granddaughter soon. My mother-in-law told her that she was happy if both the baby and the mom are happy and healthy. She doesn't care about the gender. Recently, my sister-in-law and brother-in-law found out they cannot have more kids. This Sunday, we gathered at my mother-in-law's elder sister's house. My husband's cousin's girlfriend, there's a lot of family in here. It's hard to keep
My
track.
husband's cousin's girlfriend.
Okay.
Asked me if we would still have more kids. I was honest and told her I don't know. We probably won't because our lives are pretty busy with the office and a toddler. My sister-in-law told me that we can raise our kids as siblings. I was confused and asked her, what does that mean? She replied, since neither of our kids might not have siblings, we can raise our kids together.
No.
No.
She said
No.
we can meet every Saturday and Sunday so that the kids can spend time together.
That's weird.
When the kids grow, they will share their clothes, snacks, toys at both of our houses. They'll be joining the same school and have the same circle of friends. My sister-in-law wants my daughter to be confident in the secondary parent to my daughter so that she will experience raising a daughter. And my husband can do the boy things with their son so that we will have experience with raising a son.
But no.
That's weird.
I was flabbergasted. I told her no. We're not going to do any of those things.
Yeah.
My daughter and nephew are going to grow up like normal cousins. Sister-in-law was mad. She said I'm depriving her daughter of a sibling, and my husband has a chance to parent a son. I was honestly pissed and told her I feel my husband wants to have a son and my daughter needs a sibling, then we will have another child or adopt one.
Yeah.
She started screaming. I don't know what happened because we left pretty quickly. I talked to my husband's
Yeah, I would
cousin.
think too.
She told me sister-in-law was seething with anger and everyone is confused about my sister-in-law's behavior. I'm cuddling with my kid and her comments about being my daughter's confidant and secondary parent is giving me a bad taste. So
Yeah.
Reddit, am I the asshole?
No.
No.
Your sister-in-law's a psychopath and needs help.
So's the mother-in-law. Like, what? No, they're going to be cousins. I thought it was a story of like not truly accepting
Yeah, like,
raising a nephew.
Like, oh, they died and now I
Yeah.
have to raise this child. No, that's
No.
just
No.
weird. They can be cousins. That's
Yeah.
it.
They can be cousins. When they're together, they can share, but they definitely have their own parents and their own homes. Like,
Or it's different,
yeah.
like, oh, like this, my brother's daughter became my daughter because he died when she was a month old or something like that.
yeah, they
Yeah.
would
Which
raise
is
them
different. Yeah.
with siblings.
Yeah, exactly.
So top comment, not the asshole. Why would your husband parent her son? That is very creepy, especially since he has a father.
Yeah.
I wonder what his actual father thinks about this statement made by her. You should also keep your daughter far away from her.
Yeah, she's going to end up being stolen.
I'd kind of like let this, like when she goes to school, let them know like we are the only ones that can sign her out. Like I would be a little concerned.
Yeah, it's very odd.
Very
Yeah.
odd.
So there is an update.
Okay.
If you would like to hear that one.
We would like the update.
So, hello, people. Thank you so much for all the advice. 70% of the people told me to stay away from my sister-in-law,
Yeah.
and 30% told me to be empathetic towards her struggle. Following your advice, we came to a conclusion. This Saturday, since my husband is working from home, me and my daughter went to my parents' house. We had a pool party. It was so fun. After the party, I was checking my phone. There were missed calls from my sister-in-law and husband. I called my husband and found out my sister-in-law came to our house with my nephew for bonding time.
Oh
Ew.
my God.
My husband firmly told her not to come unannounced, and we already had other plans. There were messages from my brother-in-law to please meet at a cafe the next day. Me and my husband decided that we will be meeting with only my brother-in-law. The next day, we met my brother-in-law, and he apologized profusely for his wife's behavior. He had no idea about her plan. He promised us she will not be parenting our daughter. He explained the reason behind her behavior. My sister-in-law doesn't have a good relationship with her parents. Considering how well my mother-in-law treated her, she wanted to fulfill my mother-in-law's wishes about a granddaughter. So she always hoped she could have one. Me and my husband accepted his apology and laid out boundaries. No more showing up unannounced. My sister-in-law is SAHM. I don't know what that stands for.
Stay at home mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She used to drop her kids with me every week for a few hours to have alone time. We decided no more dropping their kid at our home.
Yeah.
Kids will be meeting only at the monthly brunch at my in-laws' home. I don't want my daughter to go completely no contact with her cousin. My kid isn't going to their house, and I also don't think it's right to ask a mother to drop the kid and get out of the house. So we will not be taking care of the nephew every week. We're going low contact with his sister-in-law and no more talking about sharing the kids. She will not be alone with my daughter under any circumstance. I accept her apology. My brother-in-law was disappointed but agreed with the conditions. He told us he doesn't even want to have any more kids because they cannot afford it. My husband, mother-in-law, and brother-in-law went to talk to her. Apparently, my husband was stern with her. He was furious about parenting our daughter and treating the kids like props. He isn't interested in doing father-son things with him. There'll be no aunt and uncle that spoils him. Wait, sorry. We will be the aunt and uncle that spoils him.
Okay, so that's harsh. Like, geez, you should still be nice to him. Okay.
I'm like, fuck that kid. He's weird too.
That's all. That's it. She isn't ever going to be our daughter's confidant, and she's never going to parent our kid.
They should probably take that kid away from that parent,
Right.
from her.
She actually lost all the privileges of an aunt. She isn't going to be alone with our daughter under any circumstances. My mother-in-law assured her that she loves her grandchildren equally. My brother-in-law wanted her to go through an evaluation, but she firmly refused. She understands she crossed boundaries and respects our space, but she isn't going to a doctor. She was just dealing with the loss of not having any more kids. She apologized to my husband and mother-in-law. She texted me a few hours later and apologized as well. For now, we will stick to the rules. I feel like her apology is sincere, but I'm going to maintain the distance. I will be protecting my kid.
Yeah. They should take that kid away from that person. She should get evaluated.
Yeah, they should kind of force the evaluation, or
Yeah.
if she goes to like a postpartum checkup, well, it's how old is he? 2? So I guess it's not really
I
postpartum,
think
but
he's one.
1.
Yeah.
Like, but
He's-
whatever. Next time she goes to the doctor, the husband should tag along and be like, "Look."
Yeah. I feel like that kid's going to be messed up too.
Well, hopefully not.
He's got one good solid parent, so
Yeah.
maybe I don't know, it'll be okay. It's just like
Yeah.
it kind of stinks because now, like, they could possibly get together weekly or something.
They
you
could
know,
have
for
had like
play
a
dates.
close relationship
Yeah.
as cousins because they're close in age.
which is
but
normal. Like,
Yeah.
I'm close with Adam.
yeah,
but-
like she could have said,
but-
"Oh, since we might not have any more children, we should make sure they get together as often so they have each other or something."
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, that's normal. Like, yeah, you're close with your cousin Adam because we saw him quite regularly.
Yeah.
But I wasn't like, you
Yeah.
guys can raise him too. You guys
Yeah.
are his parents.
Weird.
It's weird.
Does that mean like any decision they would have to like meet and discuss? Like,
Yeah, that's very odd.
Really odd.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know in what world. Like,
You're
any
finding a
normal
bunch
world.
of weird ones today.
Well, our conversation was weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Like, this has kind of been like a obscure episode. Our
Yeah.
conversations are all over.
Yeah.
All right, let's do another weird one from r/I don't work here lady. Posted by hopeful_cry 917. Women try to get me fired from a job I don't have.
Oh, jeez. I don't work here. Leave me alone.
She's not like at Target or something. This woman would not help me out.
I don't work here.
I don't work here.
It started off as a semi-understandable mistake. I was with a friend dropping off her kid at daycare. I was carrying her youngest, who kept calling me Miss J, as that's what she has been taught to call me. I handed her off to the daycare teacher and turned to walk out when a woman who had just been behind me tried to hand me her kid. I just ignored her because I was half asleep and focused on other things, so she snapped her fingers at me and told me to hurry up and that she was late for work. It clicked that she thought I worked here. So I told her, I don't work here, but I think she can help you, and pointed at one of the people who did. This woman rolled her eyes and said, "It takes 2 seconds to take my kid. I don't care if you're clocked in or not. Do your damn job."
What?
Wow.
I'm like, what the heck?
I replied with, "I don't work here," and turned and walked away. The lady then stomped off and I went outside to wait with my friend. My friend came out a few moments later, laughing, said, "You're fired," to me. I asked what she was talking about, and she said that after I walked out, the lady who had been trying to get me to take her kid saw my friend and told her that I was extremely unprofessional and refused to do my job. She then demanded my friend, who also doesn't work at the daycare, fire me or else.
What the heck?
You're fired.
After thinking about it, I realized my friend's child, call me Miss, made it clear to anyone listening that I wasn't dropping off my kid. Between that and the fact that I was dressed very similar to most of the workers, I can understand her thinking I worked there, till I said I didn't. I don't know why she thought my friend was in her pajama bottoms and also oversized sweater worked there, though. I also don't get the entitlement of fire this person or else.
Or else what?
Or else, well, and as like someone dropping off your child, even though you're maybe running late, like if you've never seen a worker before,
Take my kid.
do
Yeah.
you really want to hand off your child?
Just get this kid away from me.
Take this kid. I
my
gotta go.
gosh.
Get it out of my sight.
You're fired.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
And that lady seems super
That
annoying.
lady
Yeah.
seems like a nightmare to deal with at any point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I've been though at like a store. Was it Target? It might have been like Target or JCPenney's, like one of those like department stores. And I've had people like, "Oh, do you work here?" Like, no.
Yeah, I don't have a Target shirt on.
Right.
Or Walmart. Like I was because I wore like a blue sweatshirt to Walmart. They're like, "Oh, do you work?" No, it doesn't say Walmart. It's not a like it's
Gosh.
not. It doesn't. It has no. It doesn't look anything like what the Walmart workers are wearing. Are
Right.
you stupid? Go ask a worker. I'm not here to help you. But then I'll be like, "Yeah, I'll get right with you," and then I just let them go.
That's
Fuckers.
funny. You're like, leave me alone.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you. Ugh. I bet you maybe we do that to people. And they're like, yeah, we'll be right with you, and that's why we never get help at Walmart.
Maybe that's why I never get help at Lowe's. Maybe I go to the wrong people though. I'm pretty sure they have a vest on.
They'll be like, I'll be right there. Maybe they just want. Maybe just have vest on. You know?
Maybe like
just
I
the
work in
best.
construction. I was just picking up some material.
Yeah, I'll get right with you, lady.
I'm like, they never help me. Maybe that's why I'm asking the wrong people.
Yeah.
Probably.
The like stupid idiot. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, sorry.
And
Well,
they're
don't
long
wear a
gone.
vest.
Top comment. Well, if anybody wants to kidnap a child, we know how to do it. Just stand outside a daycare place and Karens will give their brats to you.
Yep, exactly.
That's a harsh comment, but okay.
Well, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. All right. Do you got one more story?
Yep, one more.
One more.
Okay, I'll let you guys choose. I'll give you some options. Let's see. What about I, 36 female, found out my boyfriend, 32 male, is married. Do I tell the wife? Or, let's see. Am I the asshole for how I handled my son's girlfriend spending the night?
Son's girlfriend. It's my vote. What's your vote?
That sounds good. We'll choose that one. Save the other one for next week, maybe.
Okay.
All right. This is posted on Am I the Asshole by no_put7553. Am I the asshole for how I handled my son's girlfriend spending the night? So what, do you guys want to vote? Asshole or not asshole?
Or we have no
Yeah,
context.
that's
Well,
the
you have to
point.
vote. Yes,
That's the
that's the
point.
point. Yep.
How did he handle it, though?
We
But
don't
you
know.
don't know.
I'm going to say not the asshole because I hope they probably, if he didn't know about it, maybe freaked out a little.
I'm going to say the asshole.
All right. I have two children, Donna, 21 female, and Austin, 19 male. Both live at home, but also stay on campus at their respective colleges. Austin has a girlfriend, Bridget, whom he's been dating for nearly a year. Early in their relationship, Bridget stayed over once in a while Donna was at school. With Donna's blessing, Bridget slept in Donna's room, and Austin stayed in his own. They chose to sleep separately, and there was no drama. This winter break, both kids were home. Towards the end of the break, Bridget returned from out of state, but couldn't move back into her dorm yet. Austin asked if she could stay with us for a few days. I agreed, but mentioned we need to figure out sleeping arrangements since we don't have a guest room. Just mine and my husband's room, Austin's and Donna's. Austin said he and Bridget now share a bed, but his twin-size bed would be a tight fit. Donna has a full-size bed, so I suggested Donna and Austin switch rooms temporarily. Donna could use Austin's bed, and Austin and Bridget would stay in hers. I assured Donna I'd change the bedding afterward, but she was visibly upset and asked why Austin just couldn't sleep on the couch.
Yeah, you'd be upset if I suggested that to you.
Yeah.
I told her it was only for a few days, and since Austin wanted to share a bed with Bridget, this arrangement made sense. When Bridget arrived, everything seemed fine at first. That night, Bridget went to bed early, and Donna pulled Austin aside in the kitchen. I couldn't hear the start of their conversation, but Austin suddenly started yelling, "Shut up, why would you say that?" before storming into the living room. He loudly announced he'd never invite Bridget back if everything's such a problem. So when I asked what happened, Austin explained that Donna asked him to not have sex with Bridget in the bed. He claimed he had no intention of doing that and accused Donna of being weird and trying to cause trouble. Donna said she had purposely tried to talk to Austin quietly to avoid a scene and hadn't said anything to Bridget. She also said it wasn't unreasonable to ask, given she knew Austin and Bridget were sexually active. I told Donna she didn't need to make such a big deal since I already promised to wash the sheets. Donna became upset and ended up staying with a friend for the rest of the break. School has since resumed, but Donna has barely responded to my texts or calls. Austin told me Bridget overheard the argument and now feels uncomfortable being in her house or around Donna. My husband said Austin caused the scene by yelling and pointed out Donna wasn't out of line for making her request. He also said I should never have let Bridget stay in the first place. Am I the asshole?
kind of not taking Donna's feelings into consideration. And I don't think Donna requesting her brother to have sex with his girlfriend in her bed is crazy.
Why didn't they just get the brother a new bed?
Or an air mattress.
Yeah.
Air mattress. Yeah.
Or air mattress or something.
Yeah.
That was just a weird.
It was weird.
Yeah.
It's
Plus,
just, yeah.
then the husband's like, well, it's kind of your fault. And the husband seems to be the asshole in the story.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Except
Yeah.
for Donna.
Yeah, everyone sucks in that story except for Donna and probably Bridget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Donna seems pretty normal. She's like, I'm upset.
Yeah.
Like, why are you offering it? What's the
Yeah.
big deal? I'm changing a sheet. It's like, okay, but it's still my bed, my room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mom and the son are weird.
Yeah. So top
And the
comment,
husband.
you're the asshole. Your husband is right. You made your adult daughter give up her room so your adult son can host his woman. If he wants a girlfriend to stay over, he has to figure it out since your home does not have appropriate accommodations.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
He could have literally went to Walmart and got another air
Yeah.
mattress and put it in his room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would have been easy.
Yep.
I would be pissed if I were your daughter. Also, the fact that a teen wants to sleep in the bed is... Wait, hold on. Also, as the fact as a teen, he wants to sleep in the same bed as his girlfriend in his parents' home. I would not trust that he would not have sex in my bed. There's a total lack of reality and entitlement from your son. Which bed was he supposed to sleep in with his girlfriend? You also played into this. You do not have the space. That's it. It was just wrong of you to put your daughter in this position. If your son can't sleep on the couch and give his girlfriend his bed, you do not have the room. Your son and girlfriend are not more important than your daughter.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's a
Yep.
really good comment.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
it
got
is.
2 awards.
We got 2
Ooh.
awards.
Yep.
Woo.
Nice. Yeah, that's weird.
Kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
They really should have
Son, mother, and husband are weird.
Yeah. Everyone sucks except for
should
Donna.
have. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. They should have made that.
And Bridget,
easier.
she's just the victim trying to stay there while
Yeah, she just has nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. She just needed a place to stay.
She's like, can I just? She's like, I don't care. I'll sleep on the couch. I don't really just. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to sleep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was great. Thank you so much for joining us,
Yes,
Anthony. We
thanks for
appreciate
joining.
it.
Thanks for having me.
Thank
It
you.
was a blast as always.
So, have you thought about starting your own podcast yet? Anything to plug?
No
Conspiracy theorists.
conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
I think that'd be good. Our Warhammer podcast.
Warhammer.
No, but just play Warhammer.
All right.
Or you could just start streaming you playing it.
You can watch me paint Warhammer.
Yeah. Some people might like that.
Some people might. You should
They
do
do.
that on, what is it,
Yeah.
Twitch? Yeah.
I watch people paint stuff.
You do?
Yeah, because you learn how to paint. It's very hard.
Yeah,
It's
see,
it's
you
not
should do
easy.
your own.
I'm like, here, this is how you paint Warhammer. Then I'll breathe in the mic like this.
But yeah, that sounded like Alice earlier. I was like, what is
Yeah,
that?
Alice was weird earlier.
Yeah, breathing heavily into your microphone.
Gross.
Yeah.
Well, where can they find us on Reddit, Ari?
R_cats_and dogs_pod.
And find us on Instagram, the Rating Cats and Dogs podcast. Please submit some stories, like, follow, subscribe, tell your friends,
Have a good week.
Bye.
and be kind.
Or don't.
Or be something. Sorry, Mojo.
Just don't be weird.
Don't be